Hi everybody, welcome to InstantPot with Poonam. Today we're actually going to be making a video that people have been requesting for us to do. So we're actually doing a yogurt video, and I usually make my yogurt out of Fairlife milk. I don't know if many people have heard of this, but it's a very healthy type of milk, but this company basically has an ultra filtered milk, and that's really good because it helps reduce the sugar as well as helps keep the protein in it. So 1 cup of this milk is about 13 grams of protein, which is really great, and not that much sugar. So it has less sugar than your regular milk out there. So the reason I picked this milk is because of that protein factor. So when I actually make yogurt out of this, I can actually use it for like yogurt and granola and fruits, or I can use it in my Indian food cooking, and I can have a high protein option. Usually at the store, if you buy yogurt, it's not really high in protein, and so this one is a really good option. So we're gonna be using Fairlife milk. If you don't have Fairlife milk, you can use regular 2% or whole milk. It's really up to you, your preference. This is just something that I use because I prefer it. And then you also need 1 regular like little cup of yogurt. You're not going to use all of it, but just go back to our link and you'll see how much of both things you're going to need. Today we're just going to dump the whole Fairlife carton in there, but you'll get to see the measurements on the website. So pretty simple steps. It's going to be overnight, so I am getting it ready for the morning because we're going to eat it for breakfast, and then I'll store it for the rest of the week in the fridge. But pretty simple. What you're going to do is pour the milk into your liner that you have. Don't want it to splash everywhere. So it makes quite a bit. And you know, if you grew up in an Indian family, your mom probably made yogurt every week or 2 weeks, like fresh. And you'll see how close this is to that. So this is the yogurt, the regular yogurt that we bought from the store. And you're just gonna put 1 spoon of that. And you're gonna mix it up real good. And that's because it has the active culture, so that's kind of why you add that, the yogurt that's already made, it's for that culture that's in it. So we're gonna go ahead and stir that real nice and get that all blended up. And then you're gonna use your yogurt button. So your InstantPot comes with a yogurt button. So we're gonna close it. Now, I would go ahead and just use the lid that comes with your InstantPot because you already have it. You could also use a glass lid that you bought for your InstantPot, or just an impromptu glass lid if you have one. I'm just gonna use what comes with the InstantPot. Close it and close the vent so the steam doesn't release. And you're just gonna keep it there. And so what you're gonna end up doing now is overnight or during the day when you're at work, whenever you wanna set this up, it's totally up to you. You're basically gonna hit the yogurt button, and it's gonna pop up with 8 hours. And so if you want 8 hours, that's fine. I'm gonna go up to 10 because we like our yogurt a little bit tangy. And so we're gonna go to 10, and you will see once it gets to the right temperature, it will count up. So it won't count down like our usual videos do, but the yogurt function will start at 0 and count up in increment until it hits 10 hours. And then we'll come back and show you, once we get that timer done, we'll come back and show you what the yogurt looks like. Good morning, everyone. It's the day after us setting up our yogurt. So we set it up last night and we did 10 hours. So it's now completed, and I've already turned off the pot so that you guys didn't have to worry about that. So the next step is very simple. We're gonna open it up. I'm gonna get to show you how thick it is, and we're gonna stick a spoon in it and you'll see the magic that happened overnight. So we're gonna go ahead and open it. And you can see that it's all set, and we're gonna stick a spoon into the yogurt. And you can see that it's standing up, so that tells you how thick it is. Oopsie daisy, it slipped. So what we're gonna do is, after this step, there's 2 different things you can do. Our family sticks this textured yogurt into containers into the fridge. If you wanted it thicker, you're more than welcome to use a strainer, a cheese strainer, and that way you can get a thicker yogurt. But for today and for us, we kind of just stick it straight in the fridge, and we're actually gonna do breakfast today, right? And so we kind of do a breakfast bar, yogurt bar, and so we have our yogurt in our bowls, and then I, my husband, my kids, like we all get to decide what toppings we want. So we're gonna go ahead and serve some, and you'll get to see how rich it is. And remember, we use the Fairlife milk, so it's gonna be a high protein milk, but look how thick this yogurt is. And once you put it in the fridge, it's gonna set even better. So you'll see that you can have it at a more firm texture once it's in the fridge. But look how nice and rich this yogurt is. And it's fluffy. And you can do anything with this type of yogurt. So Sahana, you can add whatever toppings you want. So we have our own individual bowls. She's gonna get to pick what she wants. I get to pick what I want. So you're more than welcome to use this for breakfast. You can use it for smoothies. You can use it in Indian food. There's lots of different uses for yogurt, and so this is a really good high protein choice, especially if you're looking after your nutrition. This would be a very healthy choice for any part of your meal or any time of day. So good snack, good breakfast, smoothies, Indian food. You can use it in all kinds of things. So we're gonna get started with our breakfast bar, so you can start with your toppings. Please let us know how you enjoyed that video. Let us know any suggestions you have and share your success after you make this yogurt. And stay tuned for future videos.